While the world was celebrating Christmas, while lights were glowing and families were gathered, the sky over Africa turned into a battlefield. Missiles flew, targets were hit, and the order came straight from Donald Trump. This is not a movie. This is not speculation. This is breaking global news. News introduction. On Christmas night, December 25th, the United States launched airstrikes inside Nigeria. The targets were militants linked to the Islamic State, ISIS. Former U.S. President Donald Trump publicly confirmed the operation, calling the targets ISIS terrorist scum and declaring that America would respond with force. Where did the strikes happen? The airstrikes took place in northwestern Nigeria, particularly around Sokoto State and nearby regions. This area has recently become a hot spot for ISIS-linked militant activity, including killings, kidnappings, and village attacks. According to U.S. officials, these locations were known terrorist hideouts used for planning and launching attacks. Why did the U.S. strike? Donald Trump stated that the strikes were carried out in response to brutal attacks against civilians, including the killing of Christians in Nigeria. He said the violence had crossed a line and required a direct military response. According to Trump, this was about sending a clear message. Terrorism will be met with force. How was the operation carried out? The United States used advanced fighter jets and armed drones. Intelligence agencies tracked militant movements, identified compounds, and confirmed high-value targets. Then, under cover of night, precision airstrikes were launched. Multiple terrorist facilities were destroyed within minutes. Casualties and damage. The U.S. military says multiple ISIS militants were killed. Exact numbers have not been released. Officials claim the strikes were carefully planned to avoid civilian casualties and focus only on terrorist infrastructure. Damage assessments are still ongoing. The Nigerian government confirmed the strikes and said they were conducted in coordination with Nigerian authorities. Officials emphasized this was a counterterrorism operation, not a religious attack. Nigeria stated that terrorism affects all communities and welcomed international cooperation. ISIS in Africa. The bigger picture, ISIS is no longer limited to the Middle East. In Africa, the group operates through ISIS West Africa Province, known as ISWAP. These militants have carried out mass killings, school attacks, and kidnappings across the region. Nigeria has struggled for years to contain their growing influence. Trump's strong message. After the strikes, Donald Trump issued a blunt warning. He said terrorists would be hunted wherever they hide and wherever they operate. According to Trump, America will not wait, will not hesitate, and will not negotiate with terror. U.S. military officials suggest this may not be the last operation. If terrorist activity continues, further strikes remain an option. U.S. Africa Command has reportedly increased alert levels across the region. The situation remains highly sensitive. Some nations have expressed support, calling the strikes a necessary step against global terrorism. Others are raising concerns, questioning whether airstrikes alone can eliminate extremist networks. Experts say military force must be combined with political stability and local security reforms, because the strikes happened on Christmas night, because the order came directly from Trump, because America has once again shown it is willing to strike far beyond its borders. This operation sends a powerful global signal. A night meant for peace turned into a message of war. Nigeria became the battlefield. ISIS became the target, and the world is watching what comes next. You're watching News Focus, fast, fearless, and factual.